Today is the 23rd of September, and we start our daily overview with the DAX. You can clearly see what happens here in the 1 hour chart. You see the clear downtrend, and then you see we're going up again. And this we call a V formation because it looks like the letter V. So you have a very deep downtrend, and then the market turns and goes up again and seems to go back to the level we were last week when the downtrend started. Let's have a look at what happened yesterday if we had some trading opportunities. This one here was clearly an opportunity in the European morning. That was about 10 o'clock in Europe. So here you could go, you had a nice short opportunity. Some smaller ones here. As I very often say, the first touch is mostly the best one, and the second and the third are very often not of the same quality. Okay. Then we see that in the afternoon and the evening, the DAX continued to go up, and the same this morning. So since we are in the middle of the playing field, there were no trading opportunities here concerning the DAX. We have to wait till we get a touch, for instance, with this level here, 15,695, eventually to go or to try a short position. So do not go short here. Wait for a clear touch with the resistance. Should we go here to this level again, then of course this might be a good buy opportunity. Before we go on with the Dow Jones, we have to look at the news, because yesterday we had a meeting of the Federal Reserve, and you see here in the head more Federal Reserve officials see first interest rate rise in 2022. And they could easily move ahead with taper announcement. That is what is going on at this moment. So they're tapering, which means buying their own debt. And so we are in this stage. So there are no really surprises for the market. And when we look at the chart, let's have a look at this event here. You see, yes, there was some volatility here, but basically it was a non-event, and you see what happens now. The markets are going up again. So the same situation, you could say, as in the DAX. After this small shock here with problems that this real estate company had last week, it seems that those problems are being solved in a way, we don't know how, but some way the markets took this into consideration, and now we're heading back to the north. In regards to trading opportunities, not very really interesting trading opportunities yesterday. Here you see this level here wasn't really respected here, so this was, you couldn't do really something as a trader with this market. Maybe today, should we reach here this level, then you might have a short position, and should we go back to 34,003 or 19, then you could buy. Of course, also if we should go back here to 34,100 or 97 here, that would also be a buy opportunity. Let's also have a look at the euro dollar. Of course, when we have this meeting of the Federal Reserve, there's always some volatility you can observe in the euro dollar. We will immediately look at this. But first, have a look at the more bigger picture. I opened here the 4 hour chart to see what is going on in this market. And you see the euro is clearly coming down, so the dollar is strengthening. And it seems that we are heading towards this support level of 116.65. We were here in August. Let's have a look at the event of yesterday, which started at 2 o'clock New York time. And you see it was quite some volatility here in the euro dollar. First we went up and then we went down. This is typical after this meeting that Forex traders tend to go out of the market, which leaves a lot of possibility to volatility. That's the reason why it gets volatile, because a lot of people are simply getting out. Okay, and that means that smaller traders can move the market easily, which happens. Afterwards, if you look at this, for instance, here in the 5-minute chart, it seems all logic, going short here and buy here. Yes, but I can assure you, when this happens, and it happens very fast, it's not that easy to trade this event. And therefore, I do not recommend trading those kinds of important, this happens once a month, this meeting, and to trade it. It is very difficult to forecast or to anticipate moves in such a kind of market. So I wouldn't do it. So let's have a look at today, what today could happen. Of course, we are heading to this here, to this level, but that is a very small move up here, so I wouldn't take this trade. Rather, I would think to sell short here when we have a nice move up here, then try to short the market, or even here, which was the level of yesterday's event where the market went to, this is 117.48. And of course, if the market would come back, then you have here buy levels. Maybe we should put here a line, an extra line, because this was the low of yesterday's event, which is at 116.84. So maybe there's an opportunity to buy should we go at this level again. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. After the low here from Tuesday, Bitcoin is going up again, and we're heading now towards this resistance level, which comes in at 44,465. It did not yet reach this level or touch this level, so maybe there's a short opportunity here in the next hours. Let's have a look at the 5-minute representation. Okay, this was here the Federal Reserve event. I wouldn't trade this. They were not good really. Trade levels, you see, we didn't touch this level. We clearly went through this level, so this level is important, is probably of no importance anymore. So I would take it out. And now we're heading eventually to this level. So this is maybe here a short opportunity. And should we go back to 42,821, you could buy. In the middle of this playing field, I wouldn't do anything. You see, we had a line here, but you see the market went through this several times. And if the market does this, there's no reason to keep this line, because the line does not have any importance anymore. Okay, just take it out if you see this. When you see that the market touches a certain line and respect this resistance and support level, then you should leave the support and resistance level, of course. But at this moment, I only see really valid lines here, sell here, and buy here.